Harvest Moon, Friends of Middletown. Yep, you heard right. Friends of Middletown was produced on April 18, 2003 in Japan by a Japanese gaming company known as Natsume. Other than Harvest Moon, Natsume may also be known for games like Pocky and Rocky for the SNES and Power Rangers for the Super Nintendo. They're also known for the Rune Factory series, which is basically a port of all the Harvest Moon games. Now, some die-hard Harvest Moon fans might say that Friends of Middletown is just another game in the series, but I think many would have to disagree. Friends of Middletown really improved on many flaws the original games were lacking, like the tool-changing system, dialogue, etc. In previous games, it was very tedious and tiring to have to run back and forth through a tool shed just to find the tool that you want to use. But in Friends of Middletown, it was simplified to just the pressing of a button. Now let's move on to some more important aspects of the game. Now, Harvest Moon is mainly known as being a farming simulator, but it also has many aspects that are greater than that. Like the marriage system of the game, which Friends of Middletown definitely delivered on. In Friends of Middletown, you can choose between 6 women as potential wives to raise your family and help your farm grow. The 6 girls that you have the option to choose from are Anne, the daughter of the dude who owns the bar, Karen, the daughter of the local shop people, Ellie, the local nurse, Mary, that one chick who owns the library, the Harvest Goddess, which is the freaking Harvest Goddess, and last but not least, Papuri, that one girl who likes the chickens. There's not much more that I can say about these girls besides the fact that they have your child, and that's basically all they're good for. Yeah, I know, they have their special cutscenes and they can give you gifts, but I mean, there's nothing really special to these characters. I agree that they definitely add to the game, but they don't really do anything. But that being aside, let's talk about how to win their hearts. Like all other Harvest Moon games, you have to win their hearts by giving them a bunch of shit. And when I say that, I don't mean that stuff you find in your cow shed after a long day of eating. No, I'm talking about flowers, jewels, shit you have to work for, which is actually kind of fun. I know it's hard and tiring collecting all the money and stuff just to win their heart, but it's actually kind of rewarding to see the reaction when you give them something they like and you slowly win their heart. Okay, enough about the women. Most of you probably want to hear about the farming now, so I'll tell you about it. In Harvest Moon, the main way of planting crops is by throwing seeds on the ground, watering them, and waiting. Not much to it, right? Heh, wrong. The crop system cycles by season, so if you plant a tomato in winter, it's probably going to turn out to be shit. But that's not all to the farming. You can also own cows, chicken, and a horse. You have to feed these animals day to day like an effing Tamagotchi, or they'll die where they stand. But you can also make a profit from these animals by collecting milk or eggs, so it's kind of rewarding. Now let's talk about the lasting fun of this game. Personally, I've played this game every year since its American release date, but I know that not all have the same opinion as me, so let's get down to the details. First off, there's many ways and paths you can choose to play during this game. You can choose which wife you want to choose, you can change it every time you play. You can also choose what kind of farm you want to have. You can have a crop-based farm, an animal-based farm, or you don't even have to raise your farm if you don't want to. It's all your choice. And that is probably the main thing that keeps me wanting to play this game. It's your life, and you can do whatever you want. Now last off, I'm going to talk about the music. In my opinion, one of the most underrated aspects of a video game is its music. I mean, we focus all of our time on the graphics and the gameplay, which we should, but the music is also a very important aspect. In Friends of Middletown, it has music that will stand out to me for the rest of my life. I mean, just listen to this sample from the game. It's just beautiful. Overall, I think I would rate Friends of Middletown at a 9.5 out of 10. Now I know what you're thinking. Jax, if you like this game so much, why don't you just give it a 10 out of 10?
Well, I'll tell you why.
Because no game is perfect. Yeah, games may come close, but I don't think any game has reached that point of sheer perfection. But I also think Friends of Middletown has come pretty damn close. Well, stay and enjoy the rest of this song. Pretty catchy, huh?